One of the biggest employers in town is MGM Grand. How many people work for that company here in Vegas? It's really hard to say. How do they manage all the people? That's tough too. One-shot video, daily video blog about Vegas. Let's start it right now. Viva Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. What's going on out there, everybody? I'm Steven, and I am not leaving Las Vegas. I'm a local Las Vegas video blogger. I make videos for you. If you like the videos, click on that little subscribe button, smash the heck out of that bell, and then go ahead and leave us a comment. Last comment we got on our video about the Stratosphere, changing names in the history of the property, which you should check out, was from Florian Segrist. If I said your name wrong, I'm sorry. That person said that they would not stay at the Stratosphere. They're not interested in the restaurants, nor the Top of the World restaurant and all the amusement parks. Basically, they just went there one time to say that they went. So thanks for the comment. If you comment, I'll read it out here on the channel. Okay, so the MGM Grand is a huge, huge resort, but it's part of a bigger picture, right? Most people don't know it, but MGM Resorts International was actually kind of brought up after the Wynn Resort. The Wynn, Steve Wynn, gazillionaire. We'll do a video on Wynn, so subscribe to this channel so you can see that when it launches. He built an empire in Vegas. All of those cards kind of came together into one deck. And now you have MGM Resorts International. How big is MGM Resorts International? How many employees do they actually have? It's hard to say, okay? I wasn't able to find concrete stats about how many people work for the entire company in Vegas, but I will tell you that we can add them up. 35,200 employees just for their 4 largest properties in the city. Those 4 largest properties, simple enough: Bellagio, MGM Grand, Mandalay Bay, and the Caesars Palace. So just between those properties, there's 35,200 employees. That doesn't even count for resorts like the Paris Hotel, Planet Hollywood, which I'm sitting right next across from, and the Mirage, and they have other properties here in town too, and stuff all over the state of Nevada. That is quite the huge number. So how do you account for all that? What do you do? Well, the first thing you have to do is you have to make employee parking. Here's a video that you guys might find interesting. The big, huge structure in the back, that's the employee parking garage for the south end of the strip. This little tiny thing that you can see down here, that's the daycare center for the MGM Grand employees. They can drop their kids off. They get daycare included in that package because sometimes, unfortunately, you got single parents, you got 2 working parents in the family, kids got to stay somewhere, so you put them into a daycare. Neat that they have a daycare right on the strip, isn't it? So another fun fact about the MGM Grand, when it was the financial crisis in 2008 happened, the city center was under construction and the finances got a little bit shaky. That shouldn't really surprise anybody, but what did surprise somebody is when a judge in Nevada and people started talking about whether or not MGM Grand was too big to fail. So in case you weren't here or you didn't pay attention during that time, people in the current presidential administration with Obama and the past administration with George W. Bush and all that stuff, they were using terms for General Motors, and they were saying that the banks and companies like General Motors were too big to fail. Too big to fail, just meaning that if they basically went under, there would be millions of people who are unemployed. So we have to give government funds to those people and those companies to keep them all afloat, to not destroy the economy beyond all fixing. So when that all happened, the financing at the city center, which is an $8.5 billion project, was shaky. There was talks about the government having to possibly come in and give money so they could keep all of the people building the city center and all of the people working for MGM Resorts International afloat. But on the whole, they're a huge company. On the whole, they're massive. If you come to Vegas, you will no doubt walk through one of their properties, experience one of their attractions, and feed that beast some of your money in some way, shape, or form. So that's how big MGM Resorts International is just here in Vegas. That doesn't go without saying. They have other resorts in places like Detroit and Atlantic City. I think they have stuff overseas. They're a huge company. Do you work for a huge company? What's the biggest company you have ever worked for? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Do you love MGM? Do you hate MGM? Make sure you sound off in the comments below. That's it for today. I am Steven, and I am not leaving Las Vegas, so I can bring you more videos. So make sure, if you're just coming through the channel for the first time, you hit that subscribe button, smash the bell, leave us a comment, and hit us a like, and I'll read a comment out on my next video. And if you're in Vegas, this video is coming to you from vegasforfreenow.com. If you're in Vegas, contact us. We'll be able to get you guys some free stuff through one of our timeshare partners, so you don't have to feed the beasts like MGM Resorts International all that much. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.